Man, it was good with the people, man. It's your partner, man. Who? It's your partner, man. Man, how's the people today, man? Took me a little late to get to you, man. Don't worry, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Don't worry about it. You know what I'm talking about, bro? Made it here. How's you doing, man? What's good? People like hee hee, ha ha. You know what I'm talking about? Ken in the pen. You know what I'm talking about? All my folks incarcerated, all my folks who ain't, man. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of the thing. Keep that head up, keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it. You know what I'm talking about, man. Did I say Ken in the pen? I don't know, but if I didn't, go get that stick up in stores now. You can go get you one off of 76 in MacArthur Giants Liquor. You know what I'm talking about? You can go get you one off of 82nd Hillside Barbershop. You know what I'm talking about? They say somebody putting them in their stores in the hundreds. Thank you, man. You know what I'm talking about? Baby Hood got him. You know what I'm talking about? Baby Cuz got him. You know what I'm talking about, man? I don't do it one more time. You know what I'm talking about? Baby Cuz got him. You know what I'm talking about? But if all else fails, you know what I'm talking about? You can always go get you one off of Amazon. You know what I'm talking about? Make sure you copy a hardback. You know what I'm talking about? What's that? Swing that finger, young man. Don't go too fast, baby, because you know already got dizzy. You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide. INC. Worldwide Incorporated, man. What that mean, baby, cuz? Everybody, you know what I'm talking about, trust the process. You know what I'm talking about, man. And Dugu, Fresh, Mike, Lil Rue, not Lil Rue, Lil Rue. You know what I'm talking about? Tata the player. That's who comes next, man. Same thing, man. All my folks incarcerated, all my folks who ain't, man. All my folks on the bottom of that thing, all my folks on the top of that thing, man. Keep that head up. You know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it. You know what I'm talking about? Now let's get through these disclaimers. Now, a good brother like myself, I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna tell y'all, man, this stuff right here is some powerful stuff. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna hold on just a little bit. You know what I'm talking about? That's why. You know what I'm talking about? That little one right there almost made pass out earlier. So I'm just gonna hold on just a little bit. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no drug users. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no drug sellers. No. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no alcohol consumption. Nah. You know what I'm talking about? Don't take a sip of the sip. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no crime. Nah. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no violence. Nope. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no domestic violence. No, man, keep your hands off them people. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Down, you know what I'm talking about? Promote, you know what I'm talking about? No. Negativity, you know what I'm talking about? Negativity, you know what I'm talking about? Nah, you know what I'm talking about? Nah. You know what I'm talking about? Me? Man, I don't promote. Shit. They was talking to me, man, I don't promote. Shit. Not shit. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Nah, you know what I'm talking about? Me? I promote is y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Is y'all right there? You know what I'm talking about? Go ahead and do what you gonna do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm talking about? We don't know how much we got. We good brother like myself, I ain't prejudiced. Good brother like myself, I ain't got nothing against sexually different. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, I ain't got nothing against little people. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Nah. You know what I'm talking about? Me, I ain't got no problems with nobody. You know what I'm talking about? Me, you know what I'm talking about? I love everybody. You know what I'm talking about? As a matter of fact, I'm on a quest. You know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace. You know what I'm talking about? That joy. You know what I'm talking about? And that love. You know what I'm talking about? That love. Back to YouTube community, man. You with me? Come on over here, man. Come fuck with your partner, man. Aye, you know what I'm talking about? Check it out, man. Come fuck with a nigga one time, man. You know what I'm talking about? How's you doing, man, on this True Test Tuesday, man? You know what I'm talking about? Took me a little late to get to you. Man, I ain't bullshitting, man. You know what I'm talking about? I want to shout out Real Topics TV, Superstar Fion, and just the whole faculty. You know what I'm talking about? Your boy Smooth. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all know the fellas. You know what I'm talking about? Finesse Don, ATM2. You know what I'm talking about? Cowboy Muse. You know what I'm talking about? Cowgirl Muse. You know what I'm talking about? Cowgirl Mama. You know what I'm talking about? Howdy, peoples. You know what I'm talking about? How's y'all doing, man? You know what I'm talking about? Just shout out everybody, man. All the people I know, all the people I don't know. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody who watch me, everybody who don't, man. I see you, man. You know what I'm talking about? Man, if you're doing it, do it. You know what I'm talking about, man? Eyes to see you. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to everybody who ain't colorblind but still ran the red light. Yellow and blue makes green. I see. Yeah, fuck it, man. Oh, some real shit, man. You know, let me on and get up out of here. Last time I hit some shit like this, man, that shit, you know what I'm talking about? That shit had me, you know what I'm talking about, under myself, you know what I'm talking about? But this True Test Tuesday, man, this ain't gonna be that long one. You say, what you talking about, bruh? Just True Test Tuesday, man. Now, I gotta go see if I already got one, because it might have to be part 2, True Test Tuesday, part 2, you know what I'm talking about, man? It's just True Test Tuesday, man. Man, in life, you just gonna come across a bunch of testers, folks. You get what I'm saying? And that's just life. As long as you live, bruh. And I ain't talking about no field, nigga. Just as long as you live, you gonna come across tests. That shit just like when you went to school, man. Life is gonna throw a bunch of testers at you, man. You might pass some of them motherfuckers with flying colors, you know what I'm talking about? You might fail one of them motherfuckers with a flying L, you know what I'm talking about? Nigga might get by on that motherfucker with a D-, you know what I'm talking about? C+. It ain't no telling, man. You know what I'm talking about? It ain't no telling how you go perform when your test come, you know what I'm talking about? But it's like that, man. Shit, you might fail, you might flunk, you might barely pass, you know what I'm talking about? It's just like that. You gonna come across just situations in life. As long as you living, bro, you just gonna keep on coming across shit. That's a test. Because as long as you living, you gonna have I can't think of what damn word I'm looking for, but it's gonna be accumulation of them. You know what I'm talking about? It's gonna be a lot of them. You know what I'm talking about? Every step you go, every step you don't go, nigga, you gonna run into a tough test going backwards. So you can't escape the test. You know what I'm talking about? It might be more tough tests going backwards than it is for you going forward. Well, man, you gonna run into a tough test going backwards, man. That's one of the things you ain't gonna be able to escape. Them tough tests be like damn near death. You know what I'm talking about? Something you ain't gonna never get away from. You know what I'm talking about? And it don't matter. You can have the best of life. You could be a damn billionaire. You're still going to go through a tough test. You know what I'm talking about? That shit don't matter. You feel me? Just like how we were saying today. Because I think we, for some reason, like we think because if you didn't struggle like we did or something, like if you didn't come up in the urban community, or if your parents wasn't on drugs, or your family member, people figure like if you didn't come up like that, you didn't struggle. You get what I'm saying? And that shit don't mean shit, bro. That was just your struggle. You get what I'm saying? You ain't got to go through that shit right there to still go through your own struggle. Whatever the fuck you went through to get to where you at, nigga, that's your struggle. You know what I'm talking about? And motherfucker in the urban community be saying that shit. Then you go somewhere to motherfucking Kuwait and, man, that shit, the shit we think hard, man, that shit ain't nothing. Them people take that shit all day. You feel me? That's why they say you can't count your blessings, man. But just keep pushing, man. You get what I'm saying? That's why you should never, man, like you should never desire another person's situation, folks. Because whatever situation they in, folks, you best believe they went through their tough test to get to that shit, man. You get what I'm saying? You just can't come around because a motherfucker, you know what I'm talking about? He having his time right now. You just come around, you want his time. You ain't went through none of that shit, man. By the time you found out what that nigga went through with that shit, you might not even want what that nigga got. You know what I'm talking about, man? You just might not want it. But like we was talking today, man, we need to get back to the originality. We need to get back to the love. We need to get back to the you ain't even gotta like a motherfucker to network, bruh. You really don't. I mean, it'll help. You know what I'm talking about? But like, you ain't gotta be the best of friends with a motherfucker to network about some business. You just don't. You feel me? It's just a network, man. You see in the story they was telling about the drug dealers, they say him and his brother wasn't even getting along no more. You know what I'm talking about? Them niggas was still making millions, wouldn't they? You feel me? With you on this True Test Tuesday, man. Just as long as we living, man, we gonna be running into them. Shit, don't feel bad if you fail something. I done felt a lot of motherfuckers. I'm telling you. Feeling some of the motherfuckers ended me up in jail. Some of the motherfuckers ended up with an ass whooping, you know what I'm talking about? Some of the motherfuckers, I don't know, I flipped over in the car and I just went through hella shit. You get what I'm saying, man? Like, man, I done went through some nigga that just went through some shit. You feel me? But it's about how you just, because I know that's so cliche. They say it's not about how hard you fall, but how you can get up. And that's true, too. But it ain't never what happened to you, bruh. You feel me? It's always how you bounce back. And as cliche as that is, man, that's true. It's how you bounce back from it. You know what I mean? It's all through life, man. You're gonna be living making adjustments on the fly. You know what I'm talking about? You're gonna be making them on the fly. You know what I'm talking about? You just is. Everything gonna be like you plan. You might plan something and something else happen and you gotta make an adjustment on the fly. You know what I mean? But shit. You know what I mean? That's what life about, man. Live and you learn. You live and you learn. So don't even get down on yourself if you come through a test and you don't pass that motherfucker, bro. You feel me? What motherfucker you know passed everybody paper? I mean, passed every test. I don't know, it might be, it was motherfuckers up in school passed every test, did you? You know what I'm talking about? But no matter what happened through your true test, man, just make sure you don't get caught up looking on nobody else's paper. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? You can't pass you can't pass a true test looking on somebody's paper. No, man. You know what I'm talking about? Go on, let them have their paper to themselves. You know what I'm talking about? Don't get to do it looking ass. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? I got 20/20 vision, face ass. You know what I'm talking about, man? Don't get caught up looking on other people's paper. You know what I'm talking about, man? Turn your own in, man. You either gonna do it or you ain't. You know what I'm talking about? It's cool. You know what I'm talking about? You get them next time. You know what I'm talking about? Don't be looking on them other people's paper now. You know what I'm talking about? No, you can't live life like that though. You know what I'm talking about? You might can pass with the answers on your hand or something like that. You know what I'm talking about? You might have a few answers or something written down on your hand. You know what I'm talking about, to get through a few of them. But yeah, man, don't get caught up on looking on them people's paper, man. You know what I'm talking about? Whoever did that, copy somebody else's paper and everybody failed. That's when I stopped doing that shit. Cause I don't know if the bitch did that shit on purpose. Cause that bitch was smart. And I copied off that bitch, damn near got suspended. I just said I ain't gonna do that shit no more. I think that bitch did that shit on trouble, ran me straight to the principal's office. You feel me? I don't know. I just stopped looking on people's paper after that. I would know. You know what I'm talking about? I could have guessed this shit myself. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know if that bitch got that shit wrong on purpose because she knew I was taking a peek at it. You know what I'm talking about? Don't get caught taking a peek at it. You know what I'm talking about? But I see you, man. Fuck it. Yeah, man. But I'm finna get on up out of here, man. And just know, man. True Test Tuesday, man. As long as you're alive, you're gonna be going through them. Might not pass them all, you know what I'm talking about? Might fail a couple, might get D minus, you know what I'm talking about? C plus, you know what I'm talking about? But it's cool, man. It's cool. You feel me? Just keep pushing and don't give up, man. As long as you keep running into the test, man, you know what I'm talking about? You on your way up, you know what I'm talking about? You know how you keep passing and they give you harder tests, you know what I'm talking about? You keep running into them motherfuckers, man, you're probably going in the right direction. I don't know though, because I told you true tests coming even if you're going backwards, you know what I'm talking about? So I don't know which direction you're going in, man, but they coming. But they gonna be there, man, you know what I'm talking about? As long as you keep pushing and believing in yourself, man, you know what I'm talking about, man? You'll make it, you know what I'm talking about? Don't get caught looking on other people's paper now, you know what I'm talking about? And with that one right there, man, if you don't remember nothing else, always remember, it don't cost nothing. Just show a little bit of love.